Okay. Forgot I had turned down the volume dramatically when I was working on something else, because husband and I were watching Cowboy Bebop, I think, over Discord, because it's tough to lay in our bed and watch TV together, and by the time we do go to bed, we're like pass out tired, so. Alrighty, it's Wild Challenges Day. So we're gonna kick off with the Bloodthirsty Dk. She had a really good level this time out. I mean, she got 6 tusks. That's not bad. She did pick up 1 green, but it's a wand, and she can't really use that, so I mean, that sucks, but what can you do? So, welcome to Wednesday, everybody. I'm starting a little late or a little early, depending on how you look at it. Apologies if you're part of the crew that thinks I'm starting a little late. All those other weeks, I was actually starting early. Sleep's been weird the past couple of days. I got to talking to somebody last night and got to bed late, so yeah, it happens. I was in a weird place where I was tired, but I couldn't sleep. And then I started searching Amazon for flamingo-themed Christmas decorations, and then I told myself I had to get off of Amazon searching for flamingo-themed Christmas decorations. Because it's not like I can buy anything right now anyway, so. But it doesn't mean I didn't start a shopping list of things that I've found. Not at all. Why would I do that? It's amazing what you do at like 2 in the morning when you're trying to stay awake. Because I was actually trying to watch the satellite launch the other night, because it was going to happen in like an hour, and there was a couple different webcams. I was wondering if they were going to pick it up and what it was going to look like. And I'm sitting there, and like 5 minutes before it was supposed to happen, they're like, we've pushed it back an hour. And I'm like, fuck you guys, I'm going to bed. So, after all that, I didn't end up getting to see it anyway. What is this? Oh, Legion Time Walking. Oh, that's why everybody was in Mage Tower last night. I saw all kinds of tweets about people bitching about how terrible Mage Tower was, and that their level 60 didn't even last like 5 minutes in there, and other people saying, oh yeah, I beat it. And I was just like, okay. I've never done Mage Tower, so not to my knowledge. So I don't really know what to compare it to, so okay. I can't see a damned thing because the sun's coming in my window, and I have the curtain open, and I just realized I can't see shit. After we kill this one, don't know. Do anything at all to help with that? Did a little, we'll see if it stays. It probably won't. Okay. I mean, we won't have to put up with it for too long because the sun is going down, so. So how's everybody doing on this Wednesday? Hope y'all are okay. Surviving another week. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that one. Just trying to get through. Christmas is coming. Very quickly. It feels weird when you don't have money to go buy Christmas presents because you kind of want to go and get them, but at the same time you know you don't have the money to do so, so you kind of stop paying attention to the date and how close Christmas actually is. It's weird, like, you either feel like it's like gonna be tomorrow or it's gonna be like a month from now. Oh, we have to set an alarm to take the turkey out of the freezer for Christmas dinner. And we need to set a new Cool Whip alarm. Let's see. Gonna eat here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking the 20th we'll take the turkey out of the freezer. Because it's a big boy, so. And we have our fridge turned down pretty far. So even the smaller turkey that was in the freezer for like 4 or 5 days still had ice inside of it. So. We're gonna set an alarm on the 20th to take the turkey out. Or for the 20th. I'll probably forget to remind him to do that again later. And then we have to set an alarm for Christmas Eve to take the Cool Whip out of the freezer for Christmas Day. We're doing 2 meals this time. We're doing a small, half-assed dinner on Christmas Eve so I can kind of control the amount of dishes that are gonna happen. So that way it's not us cooking dinner and my mom and cooking something for her and my dad. At least this way I should be able to control the amount of cleanup there's gonna be the night before. So we will see. Don't forget there will be no stream Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, but I still plan on doing the art stream that Sunday because we'll have a new art toy to play with, although I'm sure I will have started to fuss with it before then, but just to try to get the feel of it if I have time. I might not have time. That Sunday might be the first look I get at it. Because I'm getting a new art toy for Christmas. And I am looking forward to that. We're gonna let Big Ugly walk by before we pull these hippos. They always remind me of Eeyore with tiny ears. Alright. So again, for those that are new, Bloodthirsty Challenge is grinding to max level with a small smattering of quests allowed in certain areas. And there's a list of what quests are allowed. Now, DKs are allowed to quest out of their starting area, but as soon as you're out, you're done. The quest that is a cutoff is listed on the website under the quest allowed page, which that link is embedded in the Bloodthirsty rules. So, you can't wear anything higher than green gear. You can stay in white gear if you so choose. If you want to be, if you want to old school the bloodthirstiness. Bloods were allowed green gear when Legion came in. So I mean that's gonna be up to you, really. If you're trying to do Bloodthirsty in Classic, though, you're in white gear. There's no debate about it. Because at that point, Bloodthirsties were not allowed to wear green gear, so if you're gonna pull the rules back... Actually, I'm not sure if the Bloodthirsty challenge existed then in its current state, but, with, like, official rules. But as far as if you're going back to Classic now, if you were to strip the rules back to match that era, green gear would not be allowed on the Bloodthirsty. Just so we're clear on that. And I've had this character, I want to say since Legion, actually. She hasn't gotten a whole lot of attention. Just because I kept kind of pushing her to the back burner when other characters I had currently been working on had died and I had to re-roll them, and then I was like, okay, well, fine. Let me just re-roll you. Sort of situation, so... Fucked that placement up. Because of course I did. I usually do. I'm a terrible tank. Alright. So got about a bar left to go. Haven't really picked up anything interesting yet so far this time out. But, you know, that's okay. Can't get something spectacular every time. And if you do, then I question your RNG. Your RNG god is much more benevolent, the word I'm looking for, to you than it is to me. My RNG god hates me. Most of the time. They're a very sarcastic bitch. But as long as we get there in the end, that's all that really matters. I mean, surviving's a lot more important than a drop. When it comes down to it. Goodness me. I am still fucking tired. Alright. I wish I could get some other pieces of this armor set so I didn't look quite so ridiculous. Because, that was... This outfit is just... all of the... Ugh. I just haven't had the chance to go back into... what is it? Zuldazar? I think I'm on Zuldazar. I don't know, is that the name of the city? I don't know, I think city is the city's Zandalar, right? No, we're on Zuldazar. And then I guess Zuldazar. Oh no, the whole thing's Zuldazar. I don't know where the fuck the city is out here. I don't play Horde that often. You guys get what I'm saying. Whenever the Horde city is out here, if there is transmog in that city, I don't know. There might be transmog in that city, but I might not be able to access it because I haven't done any of the questy do's. So, I know the Alliance side a lot better. So I might have to go back to Orgrimmar, and I'm just not in the mood to go all the way back to Orgrimmar to transmog a helm when another new helm will probably drop in its place the next time out. So, you know, we'll just kind of have to cope with it for now. So it's a little time consuming to go back to Org. I mean, we've got 10 more levels out here. So, I mean, we'll just have to tough it out. And it's possible to tough it out. I just have to sit here and stare at my character and be like, I look fucking ridiculous. Oh, missed this guy. I try not to grab too many at once, because, you know, we are on a challenger. Stupid things can happen on challengers. Ugh, okay, so we're gonna have both of these guys. And I totally missed that, but maybe the other one will at least take off some damage on it. I think he might be standing on the edge of it. I don't really see him taking much damage, so maybe not. Alright, well, there's our ding. So that puts us at 41. What is this? Marrow Rend. Bone Shield increases your haste by 10%. Thank you. I know I have unspent talent points, and that's how they're going to remain. Because we really can't spend them. Oh, hold on. I do have to take a screenshot for Lita. And give me 1 second here. Interface. Names. Oh, it's up here. Let's do none real quick. And that's not what I wanted. Get that off the screen. Okay. No. There we go. I can never remember what my friggin' screenshot key is, so I have to do it a different way. Alright, thank you for bearing with me there just a moment. I feel like my camera's at a weird angle now. doesn't it? That feels funny. It'll probably take me a little bit to get it readjusted, but... Alright, so let's get our flash blade. Excuse me. So, this is, don't forget your hashtag if you're tweeting about your challenger. WoW challenges. Don't forget to add the name of the, sorry, husband had the alarm go off.
It wouldn't shut off.
Don't forget to add the name of the challenge that you're also working on too. So, WoW challenges, Bloodthirsty, My Bloody Soul. And we are a Blood DK. Dings level 41. Quick, I could not remember. We're looking at a slash blade of, come on finger, hit the key. 3 days, 6 hours, 22 minutes. Total kills are, let's take a look because I don't know. Total kills 6,654. All right.
Knowledge is the best.
So let's go ahead and repair 2 silver, 41 copper repair bill. That's actually really good. And let's dispatch of our vendor trash here. And Bagnon did finally update, so yay. I was worried it had died, but I need to check to see if there's another update. I was gonna do that last night and completely forgot. Because one of the texts from the "Are you sure" buttons was missing. Alright, 244, not too shabby. We'll take it. And we'll let you chill out here. Get just a wee bit more rested. As we switch servers to where everybody else is located. Alright, so next on the list is gonna be the Demon Hunter. Might as well hop right in with them. Always forget to do something. Always, always. So let me hit that up while I'm thinking about it and while we're waiting to load in. Okay. Alright, so her leveling this week was not terrible. She actually picked up a few greens. She did pick up a dagger, and even though it's highlighted in green, it says I can't use it. So I don't understand what that's about. Like, shouldn't it be redded out? See how these are all redded out? This one's not. I mean, that could be my bag mod being confused. That's entirely possible. But don't know what the fuck that's about. Cause yeah, I can use warglaives, fist weapons, axes one-handed, and swords one-handed, so... Fascinating, darling. Oh, I forgot she was a night elf. Still Shadow Meld, I've never used it. I'm like, no, that's okay. You know, I think I keep forgetting she's a night elf because the other demon hunter was a blood elf. And the horns on her hat, I keep feeling like she's a goddamn Draenei. I've got nothing against Draenei, I play them. It's just, I'm like, oh, it's a Draenei. And it's not. Because the husband laughs at me.
Sorry. All that came to my mind was some of my best friends are Draenei.
Shut up. I have a Draenei. Are you kidding me? The monk's a Draenei. And the monk has a hood, too. So, I think that's why I keep thinking it's a Draenei. Because the monk's horns are coming out of her freehold hood. And this one has the same exact hat on. Because they both wear leather. So it just feels like it's the same one. And I'm like, oh, Shadow Meld. I'm like, oh, right. This one's actually a night elf. I don't normally play night elves. I don't know. I just... Something about them generally just annoy me. I can't really pinpoint it. Maybe because there's so many of them, I don't know. So this one's got 3 bars to go, and this one was able to quest out of their starting area. Be very careful if you try to do a demon hunter, though. The last time... Oh, trophy antlers. Nice. The last time I went through there after level squish, nothing made any sense. It kept telling me that I had learned abilities when I did not. It was a whole hot mess. It was like the whole area had not even been made Shadowlands ready. Like, it was telling me, oh, you learned this ability, and I'm like, okay. Looked for it, couldn't find it. I was reduced to like 1 to 2 damage abilities the whole time that I was, well, not the whole time, but the majority of the time when I didn't have a weapon. And I'm like, what in the fresh hell is happening? So, it was very, very bizarre, and I kept looking through my spellbook trying to find the thing, couldn't find the thing, and apparently that spell had scaled down to a higher level because of level squish, but the text in the area wasn't changed to reflect this because that was like a level 98 area or 90 area or whatever the fuck level it was when you started, when they originally came in. It's like people forgot. And just, I don't know if it has since been touched. Because the last time I took this one through was January, February. So I mean, it's possible that it finally had someone go back and fix it. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh look, a shield that we can't use. Stick that in the vendor pile. But, yeah, we'll we'll see how things continue to progress. I think this one might be okay. Into Bastion. The one I'm worried about the most is, well, the two is going to be the warrior and the monk, because the monk's so squishy right now. I can hear her walking. Sounds like her shoes are wet. So it's gonna be interesting. Maybe once she gets her full set of, or as much of the full set of 50 as she can off of Auction House for gear wise, maybe that'll improve a little bit, but her gear's not that terrible right now, so we're gonna have to definitely think about what mobs she's going to be able to pursue once she gets out there. Just don't know how she's gonna handle things, so we'll find out soon with her, because she may hit, what the hell, she's 48, we're working on 49 today in a few minutes, when we get over to her. So, I mean, we'll see. Right now, the big goal is to just get her to hit 49. And she will be doing the mall skip, 100% hands down. Because I really don't want to do the escort and stuff with her. I don't think she would survive it, to be perfectly honest. So while I'm gonna miss that level ding of hitting 51 after getting through the mall, it's probably in her best interest not to do it. So, I mean, I could try to force her through here one more level 251, but I don't know if my sanity can take that. I'm really wanting a change of scenery because we've got so many out here. So yeah, and I've been sitting on Soul Snuggles. I just haven't had the time. I've been busy with other stuff. And I needed a small vacation from Bastion. Because we had so many back to back going in there that I was just like, I need a break from this. I mean, we did take the Pacifist, the big Pacifist through there, so I don't know how much of a break it really was, but we weren't killing anything, we were just picking flowers and mining ore, so it was something different out there, at the very least. And it actually went really quick, farming with her, gathering, so I was getting almost a level every night that I worked on her in like 2 hours. One night, as we got closer to 60, it was taking about 3 hours if I wasn't rested, so, but still, that's not bad compared to how long it took the Bloodthirsties to get their level out there when you start to hit the 6+ hour mark of grinding green mobs. Zaya did find a way for Bloodthirsties to stay within the rules and get off of the island if you have the cash to do it, which is by buying the Shadowlands flight toy.
I need to target something.
Or scouting map, whatever they're calling it now. And that is one way. I'm just not that familiar with the other zones, and I've tried to go into the other zones and just it felt scary to me. And a lot of the other zones have really large clusters of patrols. He found a small spot in Arden that he is working in, but I haven't really had the chance to sit down and really look at the other zones to try to figure out what a potential path could be. He told me the one that he's using right now out there. I can't really picture it in my brain. Because even, like, some of the patrols would just come up to the road there, which kind of negates the whole tip loading screen of, oh, stay on the road, the mobs are gonna attack you. And I'm like, well, what about the mobs that are walking across the road that are hostile? So, you've kind of gone against your own advice. I mean, you're probably less likely to be attacked, but that still can happen. But we will see. So I've been trying to work on my paint by number on Monday and Tuesdays when I don't have a stream going on, and I'm almost done with my first color. So I can only work on it usually in small amounts, so like 2 hours here, an hour there. But I'm excited that we're almost done with the first color. As Russell continues to mock me for trying to do it. But, I'm having fun with it so far. Something different. I'll probably, have him help me take a photo, and we'll probably post an update on it on Twitter when I get done with the first color. Alright, there's our dig. Okay. And see, they just look Draenei-esque. Oh, hello, Mr. Stag. You, okay. Thanks. Mr. Stag. He really wanted to be in that. Did he get in there? No. Well, he's sort of there. You can kind of see the rest of him there. My arm's blocking his face. But that's okay. We will take care of that in a moment. Alright, r/played. So, let's do that. Alright, so, we'll, oh, nope. WoW challenges, Bloodthirsty Soulglaive, Vengeance, Demon Hunter. Sorry, he's making Chex Mix, so that's probably gonna go off a few more times.
Nope, that was last.
Really?
Yep. I managed to catch it the first 3 times.
Oh, I'm like, that hasn't been in for an hour. Vengeance, Demon Hunter, Ding's level. Oh god, what level did we just say? 31. Okay, excuse me. This one's about 10 levels below the Demon Hunter. Sorry, my chair is still making crunchy noises. /played is 1 day, 4 hours, 22 minutes, 37 seconds. Now, she was a fresh character. Like I said, she had dinged in, or she came into existence in like July or February, something like that. When the other one got flagged, or a little while after the other one got flagged from Threads of Fate, because I wasn't sure if that was going to be fixed and be allowed after the quests were added in, but now that we have the skip and all, it's probably not going to be dealt with, so I can probably just go ahead and delete the other Demon Hunter. Okay, so let's go ahead and repair. So 2 silver, 19 copper. Let's start with our gray stuff and see what we've got. Alright, so the gray stuff comes to 90 gold. I have no idea what he's saying when he does that. And the greens.
Appreciate your patronage.
7. So like 98 gold-ish.
Finest wares and cool tirage.
Finest wares and cool
Stop
tirage.
by anytime.
Stop by anytime.
So, fancy some bits and bobs?
Bits and bobs.
Travel safely now.
Travel safely.
Finest wares and cool tirage.
No, what did you say before?
Who bodge goods here, mate?
Yeah, that's the
Appreciate
one
your
I don't know what the
patronage.
fuck he's saying. Don't know what it is. I don't know if he's speaking in Cold Tyran for that one. I don't know. Alright, so you're gonna hang out here. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Zuldazar. And see what we got going on over here. Now this one, she's still a little one. So she's only 25, so she didn't have that much time out killing. So she didn't collect that much stuff. She did replace a weapon though. So that was something. Very much so. Okay. So this is an older character. She has made it through level squish. So sad. Because we were killing stuff in Hillsbrad. No. Not Hillsbrad. Near Hillsbrad. We were in Hinterlands. On the beach. Killing turtles. And we're having quite a good go of it. And then level squish happens. Dun dun dun. Now I really should increase the amount of food I have on this one as she is getting higher in level. Because we're gonna have to start stopping to eat more often because she is a warrior and Victory Rush only does so much. I mean, we do have Ignore Pain, but that does take quite a bit of rage. And these big guys, they hurt a bit, so I mean, I don't normally hit Revenge. Probably should be. Hitting that more often. Just to try to get them down a bit faster, but I didn't have enough rage there for execute, so I mean, I have 54 pieces of food on me, and I do have my mammoth, if it comes to it, so. Ooh, what is that? It's male. Damn it. This appearance can't be used by your character. Why can't it be? Oh, you know what? That was gear that I was wearing when level squish happened. So I guess technically my character doesn't own it at this level. Is that what that's about? That is fascinating. I had not realized that was a thing before. Because there's lower versions of this gear. I thought it just scaled it down to that. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, so we've got 2 Bloodthirsties down in the books for this week, and this is going to be number 3. Not sure if I'm going to go down to the 2nd level for the last of this XP amount that we still need. We may not really need to. I mean, I go down there when I'm normally leveling, and you know, and the higher we get, we'll head down there for the last couple of levels because we're gonna need the XP, but we're pretty close. We only got a bar left. We might be able to get that much up here without heading down to the lower. Oh, that was a motorcycle. So, last show of the year is Saturday. This coming Saturday, the 11th. And guess what day our town's having their Christmas parade? Starting right at showtime. I'm like, fucking fabulous. So there might be some sirens and stuff going off. They don't come past our house for the Christmas parade though. They go down a different way, which I find fascinating because they've still fucked up traffic no matter how you look at it. So I don't know why they have a shorter route for the Christmas parade. That always baffled me as to why they go that direction for that parade and they go the other direction for the parade that they do for the craft fair at the end of the summer. I don't know, maybe it's because they don't have as many people in it. I don't know, or maybe because it's cold out and they're not going all the way down to the park. I'm not sure. But hopefully I shouldn't be picking up any of that noise. Yeah, we didn't have to go down there. Wonderful. Okay, so let's get our photo here. And we'll hearth on back. All right. So let's set up our photo here. She's just like so unenthused. It'd be nice if Blizzard would fix the selfie cam so that they were doing their expressions and shit again. And their poses with it. WoW challenges, Bloodthirsty. Nope, there we go. Control your soul. We are a prot warrior. Things level 26. So there's another one down. Slash played 1 day, 19 hours, 54 minutes, and 56 seconds. Total kills on this one are going to be 3,702. And we'll send that off to the Tweetyverse.
Knowledge is the best
Alright,
currency.
so 94
But
copper
I can
repair.
take gold and
Not bad.
interesting trade-ins.
We can definitely afford that. And let's see what we get from the Greys.
Come back and
52 gold.
sometime.
Not terrible. Not terrible. And we'll offload the other two things.
Come back
And
barter
they came to a
sometime.
gold, so that's fine there. Hopefully we'll start to get some more gear for her, because she is definitely in need of some new gear. She has a excuse me, a weapon and shield and belt from out here. She still has gray level 11 male hands. Yeah, we really need some gear on this one, so oh my. yeah if male gloves drop and plate ones don't, I might just stick them on there just to get those level 11 gray ones off of there. So yeah that might be something that has to happen. Alright, so there's the warrior. Let's hop on to the shaman next. Her transmog's still pretty intact, so she hasn't really had any gear drop either. I usually try to transmog them. I didn't transmog the warrior, but I usually try to transmog. Oh, I had left that on. Whoops. I usually try to transmog when I'm heading into a new zone or a new grinding area, because my RNG likes to say, screw you, I'm gonna start giving you upgrades so that you just blew all that money on transmog for no reason whatsoever. And I'm like, but ha, I tricked you to give me new things. So that's not the case with this one so far. She's not picked up a friggin' thing since she's been out here. Oh, I'm sorry, she got a cape. And a weapon. Those are the only two things. No actual meaningful amount of stuff. But so yeah, no, excuse me, I misspoke. She picked up a weapon and a cape. And not a tremendous amount of upgrades have been raining down upon her. But what can you do? I mean, we could go to auction house, but with the prices that have been on my auction house lately, oh, wait, thank you. Because they've been crazy expensive for shit that's just gonna get replaced. So I'm like, really? You want 4,000 gold for a level 50 piece of armor? Have you fallen and hit your head? Hittin'. Yeah, have you fallen and hit your head? There we go. Hittin'. New word. Hittin'. We've made up a new word. It probably exists somewhere and I just don't know it, but... Yes, yes, yes. We grammar good here. So much. Especially when I'm in a fight with Grammarly trying to write up an article and it's telling me, oh no, change it to this word. These two words should really be one word. I don't know, Grammarly. No, it should be one word. Okay. Make it one word. 5 seconds later. No, this should be 2 words. Grammarly, you just told me it was one word. I've changed my mind, it should be 2. I'm sure of this now. It should be 2, now that we're looking at the one word in your context. You sure? Positive. Switched it. It should be one word. And, no, now it should be 2 words. I literally fought with this one phrase for half an hour. It kept telling me to change it to the other one that it had already told me to change it to, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I was like, you know what, fuck it, it's gonna be 2 words. I'm done arguing with you. It's 2 words now. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it is 2. So fuck off. And this is why I refuse to pay for Grammarly. I will just use the free section. I'm mainly just using it to see if I need to add a comma somewhere, for the most part. Commas are the bane of my existence. And spelling too, because, you know, dyslexic brain. Some words I can catch. I've gotten a little better as I'm typing it and realizing, no, that's not right. So, not all hope is lost, but there are other times where I swear it looks right, and then it's like, no, that's not right. So, hope you all are having a good week. Hope your holiday plans are shaping up. Please celebrate safely with all of these new scary variants and things happening, and just because you may have gotten a shot or two, keep wearing your mask, because it's not guaranteed that you're not gonna get it. It's just gonna lessen the severity of it. We were gonna go down, well, we had a tradition of going down to, or going up, excuse me. Fayetteville is north of me. Of going up to Fayetteville and checking out the light display that they do, down on like one of the city squares near the courthouse. And the past couple of years that we went, it's been so crowded. Even like at 9 or 10 o'clock at night, there's been so many people walking around the square that you can't really just enjoy the lights, because there's so many people and there's kids running around and they're like running into you and you're tripping over them. And I understand that kids are excited for Christmas, but I'm like, it's dark out. It's nighttime. Why are you running around in the dark? I mean, you can kind of see a little bit from the Christmas lights, but I'm just like, where are your parents? Your parents are letting you run around in the dark. There's cars coming through here. There's horse-drawn carriages coming through here for rides around the square, which seem kind of expensive, unless I'm just out of touch with how much carriage rides cost. But it always baffled me how parents just let their kids run around all over and not care where they were. 'Cause, I mean, you know, shit can happen. Especially in a crowd. Like, at least have your kids within eyesight of you and actually look to see where they are every few minutes instead of just, you know, chatting it up with your neighbor. And you got plate. Right. So the character that needs plate gets mail, and the character that needs mail gets plate and leather. Wonderful. Wonderful. Between that and the drunk college kids that were always up there, you know, the ones that squee and go, oh my god! Like, yeah, no, I can't handle that. I'm sorry. I can't. I just want to enjoy the Christmas lights and not have screaming cackle of high-pitched sounds in my ears. I can't handle that. The crowd's hard enough to deal with, but then when that's factored in on top of it, I just can't. So we're not gonna go this year. We're gonna drive around, especially on top of COVID-y things. We just don't want to be in that large of a crowd, because it doesn't really matter if you're outside if the crowd's that thick and people are that on top of you. People don't understand personal space around here, so we're not gonna go. I saw the previews of it on TV anyway, when they were doing the lighting ceremony, and it looks the exact same as it did last time. So I'm like, yeah, okay, nothing new. So we're just gonna drive around the neighborhood. We'll take the parents on a car ride through the neighborhoods and looking at what lights people have put up here locally. Summons a totem at your feet that heals an injured part. Okay, this is the quickie healy one. Okay. I'm gonna put chain heal over here because I don't really need it. Not really. So, I mean, the main reason why we would go was to get funnel cake anyway. But we've started making our own funnel cake now, so we don't really need to go. Because, like, there would be 2 times of the year that we would get funnel cake. It would be at the craft fair and at the Christmas light thingy. But now that we've successfully made it ourselves, we don't really feel the need to go that much. Sorry, I had to change position. While the new chair has helped, it didn't make my tailbone issue go away, and I knew it wouldn't go away completely, but I think my tailbone area of my back is just fucked. Because, I mean, it wasn't gonna be a good scenario for that area anyhow, because my mom has degenerative joint disease in her back, and that's apparently hereditary. So, but we can at least try to change position every so often. So, wild challenges. Bloodthirsty Soul. And, you know, we try to walk every night for at least, you know, 15-20 minutes to get up and be moving around since we sit so much. Title Soul, we are Resto Shaman. Things level, what the hell did we dig? 28. Okay, so we did not grab our slash blade yet. That is gonna be 2 days, 20 hours, 34 minutes, and 32 seconds. Total kills thus far. She's another one that got caught up in level squish. So, unfortunately, she's not her level 40 something self that she had been. Alright, so let's go ahead and tweet that. I'm going to take off my weapon imbue now, because that was bugging on the site. I mean, the whole site's bugged at the moment, but that was one of the things that was triggering stuff. I'm just going to take that off now. You are allowed to use it. It is in your spellbook. So it's been or wrongly flagging. And this damn thing. So yeah, it's putting the buff on the shaman, but not on the monk. And I'm like, okay, I thought it had gotten fixed. I don't know why. It's either a bug where it's not applying to the monk, or it's a bug that it is applying to the shaman. I don't know which is the case. It's sort of, I guess, a Schrodinger's cat situation. I guess Blizzard would be the only ones that could answer that. Don't know. Alright, so 86 gold. And the greens bring us to another gold, so 87. Thereabouts. Alright, so we will have you chill here in the inn. Alright, so we got another one surviving another level. Alright, so we're gonna schlep back to Zoldazar one more time. Okay, so we're on the druid. This is Soul Survivor. This is the one that Chupa had named. So she's still kicking. She did pick up 2 tusks, so not incredible, but hey, 2 tusks is better than nothing. And she did pick up a couple of greens, none of which she could wear. So, let's finish out her last couple of bars here. Don't forget, you guys, your death lists have to be in by tomorrow. End of day tomorrow. Or else they won't end up getting read on the air. Because these things take time to sort and set up and all that, so get those lists in. I think we've gotten 2 lists so far. You're like just out of the AoE range. This one's been doing okay with like a couple on them, so I'm okay. Because they're all AoE. Now, if this one survives into Shadowlands, that's gonna be scary. Because she has a pretty good AoE range here, so I'm definitely gonna have to make sure that I'm not killing where a patrol's going to run through. And I'm also gonna have to make sure that I am pulling to me away from other things. So don't forget to factor those things in if you are on a character that has mostly AoE spells like a bear druid. Because I mean, you can see the diameter, I guess, of the one spell there when it goes off. What, thrash? Yeah, I mean, you can see how far out it goes. Do be careful. And also, if somebody starts to train a mob through you, don't hit your AoE spell. Just kind of refrain for a moment and hope that you don't end up with their mob, because some of these mobs do some really nasty dots. And you really don't want more than one of that gore dot in Bastion going off on you at the same time. That's no good. I'm not sure a blood's gonna survive 2 gore dots at once. Unless they have a way to CC the extra mob in the middle of combat. Alright. So look at that, we're already 1 bar in. I'm just excited I got permission to do my flamingo tree next year if we have the money. So I'm gonna have a flamingo themed, well, my goal is to have a flamingo themed Christmas tree. So I'm gonna try to get a white Christmas tree that'll fit in our dining room and get some pink lights to put on it. And get some pink and silver Christmas balls. And we found this place, this website that does like wooden cutouts, and the shipping's pretty good. They're not that far from us, and they actually do flamingo shaped cutouts, and the price on them is not bad. It's actually pretty good. For how many you get in the price increment. So I was like, hey, check this shit out so then I can paint a whole bunch of flamingo cutouts. And you know, we'll slap those guys on there. We'll drill a tiny little hole with the Dremel, and we'll add some string to do little hangers on them. Or drill it big enough to, and just get some hooks and put the hooks through them. That might be easier, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm so excited. Oh, and they have flamingo Christmas tree skirts on Amazon, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. I have a couple of store-bought flamingo Christmas tree ornaments. I don't have that many, though. So I figured, you know, we can just add a couple every year, store-bought ones to go with my handmade ones. And there is a flamingo cookie cutter, so if the legs don't look too flimsy, I could always get one of those if I still have clay left. And, oh, that one's not close enough still. Alright, well, we'll deal with you in a moment. And we can make some clay ones. Though the wood ones would probably be the lightest to hang. I don't know, how well the clay ones are gonna do. Oh, I forgot to do our other ornament. Shit. Like, I really want to pull you, but Big Ugly is right there. You know what? We don't need you. Like, looking... Oh, do we need you?
Speaking of those woodcuts, what flamingos were you getting again?
Not the 2-inch.
You're gonna get the 3-inch? Was it?
Hang on, let me look at my ruler. 1, 2. It was either the... how much were the 4-inch ones? Is there a 4-inch?
It's not that big of a price difference.
I'd like to get the 4-inch if I
Alright, how
can.
many do you want?
How many can I get?
What are you planning on doing with them?
Painting them and putting them on the tree?
I don't want to get a couple then. It's not like we're prepping for Flamingo Tree this year.
True.
So a couple?
How many is a couple?
Couple literally means 2.
I'd like 4 if we can afford it.
Okay, that's fine. I just need a number.
Well, I didn't know how much the 4-inch ones were, so...
They're like $1 each.
Oh, that's not bad. So I don't know if I really need those two that are in the water, because we've got like a bar and a skosh remaining. So I've been doing some more demo in Minecraft. That's where I've been living most of the time when I'm not working on something else, because we've got a lot of demo to do. But in the section that I'm working on, I'm finding some kind of weird intertwining, not really a cavern, but not really a cave either. I don't know, it's hard to describe. There's a walkway in the middle of a pathway down in the middle of this one section that I am in the middle of digging out. So, I mean, that's kind of helping things go a little bit faster when there's stuff missing in the middle and tall features are a little bit hollow inside. So, that's good news to some degree. I would like to heal, so if we could get regen to come back, that would be fantastic. Those Dimetrodons, they do a poison, so.
Okay, your flamingos are on the way.
Did you grab the little butterflies that you needed?
Yeah, I grabbed a couple sets of tiny butterflies and a set of tiny
Oh, so tiny what?
tulips.
Oh, okay. But, yeah, so Christmas will soon be upon us. So yeah, I'm making orange chicken and rice and broccoli for Christmas Eve. Russell's gonna make some fried cream cheese wontons, and we're also gonna make some egg roll wrap chips. Kind of like how we would get in get from the Chinese food restaurant that we would eat at all the time, that we miss oh so much, that we spent oh so much money at. Probably more money than we should have, but we loved the food there and they were very nice people. But you know you've probably eaten somewhere too much when they recognize your face when you come in to pick up your order and they're like, oh yeah, and I was like, and we were actually gone for a year, 2 years? And we had come back up there to get my dad or something, and they're like, oh, how have you been? And they recognized us on site. I was like, oh my god, we've eaten here way too much. But we couldn't help it, it was so good. And we can't, and yeah, the price was good too, and we can't get that kind of Chinese food down here. It doesn't exist. Everything down here, because we're near the university, is like, ooh,
Fusion.
yeah, it's all got like fusion, Thai fusion, Chinese food fusion with this, and I'm like, I just want my beef and broccoli that tastes like beef and broccoli, or my chicken and string bean, like that's all I want. I don't need all this fancy shit. And like even the pizza places down here are fucking pretentious. It's like, oh yes, we have this and with this pairing, and I'm like, I just want a cheese pizza that doesn't taste like cardboard. That's all I want. I'm not asking for much out of life. That's all I want. Oh hey, we got an ivory tusk on the ding. Apparently even that is too much to ask for at times. But that's okay, because I've started making my own pizza. Because even Domino's has failed us. Because their pizzaing skills, they can't even get a fucking cheese pizza right some days. Like, what the hell? What the fuck? That's a lot of titles to suddenly be awarded after the ding. Survivor of 4 wins. What level did we ding? 35? Survivor of Defender of a Shadowed World. Dragon Slayer. Okay, so these are all the account-wide titles. Black Wings Bane. Fire Lord. Savior of Azeroth. So, Destroyer's End. Fearless. The Fearless? What awarded the Fearless title? I don't remember having that one before. Tranquil Master. Delver of the... This is like a lot of the raid titles. Okay. If you say so. Alright, we had not done our / wait yet. Anyhow, so yeah, they can't even get a fucking cheese pizza right. The one day that I ordered a cheese pizza, it showed up and it had a fucking, almost looked like a spatula divot in the middle. Like somebody took a spatula, like the one side of it, slammed it into the middle of the pizza when it came out of the oven, and used that to hold it in place while they were cutting the pizza slices, and then they didn't cut the pizza slices all the way through. They totally fucking half-assed it. And then it didn't taste right either, and I'm like, I'm not eating this. Another time I ordered a cheese pizza with chicken and cheddar, And I ended up with a barbecue chicken pizza, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I didn't want a barbecue chicken pizza. If I had wanted a barbecue chicken pizza, I would have ordered a barbecue chicken pizza. Our orders were getting more and more fucked up. So Russell and I were like, nope, we're done. We can't waste any more money here. WoW challenges. Bloodthirsty. Soul Survivor. And Razorback Jim's, which is the local pizza place, is gross. It's like Sicilian, but it's not thick enough to be Sicilian. It's like half the thickness of a Sicilian pizza. And I'm fine with having Sicilian. I'm not against it. There was one place up in Jersey that we ate at that had decent Sicilian. And but the Sicilian that they do, I guess it's more of like a pan pizza. It's like rectangular. It looks like a large brownie cookie pan that they put it in. And it's half the thickness of what Sicilian should be. And they put so much cheese, the grease is just piled in the middle. And their large is like a 9x12 piece of paper. And they charged $16 for it. And I'm like, no, 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 no. That's too much money for this. No. I'm sorry. What? Like, 16 could get you a medium Sicilian at home. And I'm like, just, no. No. That's okay. It was icky. But I guess if that's all you've grown up with, you might think it's awesome, but Russell and I have been destroyed by New Jersey pizza, so we are officially pizza snobs. Total kills. Oh wait. Trying to put my slash plate into the total kills. This is how upset I am over the pizza. I know, right? Like, we can't even get any decent takeout. Although they are apparently planning on putting a McDonald's in town. Not that that's that amazing, but...
Yeah, but at least it's cheap and edible, kind of.
But it might actually be warm by the time we get it home instead of it being cold when we go to Farmington to get McDonald's, so... WoW challenges, Bloodthirsty Soul Survivor... Tings level. See, this is how upset I am. I'm totally fucking up the thing. 35. Slash played 2 days. There we go. That's better. I'm like, something doesn't look right. Of course it doesn't look right, because you didn't do it right. Okay. And let's go ahead. It's funny that her bear form is brown, because her cow form is white. So it's like, what? I will never understand what distinguishes the fur color of the different forms. Bless you. I think it's her hair color. You alright?
Yeah, just hurt.
Please don't throw your neck out.
I'm trying not to.
I do take golden interest in trade-ins.
Alright, let's do... Oh, we did pick up another... Oh, that's right, I said that. So we ended up with 3 ivory tusks total.
Come back and
So
bark
145.
Come back and
And
bark
another
sometime.
5, so 150 and change. Not bad. Alright, so we'll tuck you on up in here for later. Alright, so our last Bloodthirsty, and then we'll hop on to the Pacifist for a little bit. I'd really wanted to start sooner than I did, but it took me a little bit to actually become functionable after waking up. It was cold in here, and the dog was all snuggly. And so we were just kind of snuggled under the blanket. Now she's had a bit more of a productive level that didn't want to end. One more level to go out here. So she got 4 antlers, a bushy tail, 3 feathers, 2 charnel ash. So I mean, and she replaced her hat. And she got a bunch of wands for some reason that she, daggers and a wand, excuse me. Looks similar to the wands. So she got 3 daggers, a wand, plate, feet, and war glaives that none of it she can use. Thanks, RNG. You're the best. So, I mean, they are weapons, so they are worth a good chunk of change. So at least there's that. Oh, I'm so snuffly. Sorry about the snuffles. I've had to have the space heater on because it dropped down into the low 30s and 20s and it got fucking freezing, and the space heater's right next to me, and then that set off my nosebleeds. So I'm like, awesome! So now I'm extra snuffles. But apparently the mother-in-law is not coming back now until Christmas Eve? During the day? Or late afternoon, she's going to pop in on her way to the other sisters. She has several sisters, so, and she's going to spend the night with her since they are not of the same mindset of the rest of the family when it comes to certain things, and we didn't want her to be up there in everybody's face and then come back here. So she's gonna stop here first and then spend the night there, which is fine with us because we do our Christmassy things on Christmas Eve anyway, because I am too busy cooking Christmas Day. And I'm very much not in the mood to be going through the silliness that my mother sometimes will put me through. So, it's like, I am up way earlier than I want to be. I am fighting getting a plastic thing outside of the, or out of the inside of the turkey that was holding its legs together. Can we just not aggravate me any more than I already am? So, we shall see what happens. Did you get fresh pretzels for the Chex Mix? Can you throw out that other bag that's still on the kitchen table? Yeah, it's behind the drying rack. I just don't want them to get confused. There was like a third of a bag left. But they are very much stale by now since we didn't put them in a Ziploc, so. Although they might have been stale regardless because it's been some time since we made the last batch. So killing on this one has been taking for fucking ever. And I know that's because, or at least it feels like it. And I know it's because I'm in Resto spec. I had debated trying to switch to Windwalker, but I'm not that familiar with Windwalker, especially at this level range. So that might not be a good idea coming into this end stage of the game. So I'm probably just gonna have to suck it up and cope and perhaps level her in smaller increments just to save my sanity. Especially coming into Bastion, I might have to just do, like, break the level up into 3 or 4 segments over the course of a week or something, because I'm losing my patience with this one. She's so damn squishy. And her gear's not that terrible, but I think at this point any small fluctuation's gonna be bad. I mean, we don't count the rings or the neck because those don't seem to drop anymore. Or at least they don't drop out here. And we have no trinkets. Those are non-existent out here as well, it seems. So I mean, we really do need new pants. New gloves wouldn't be amiss. They're the only two things that I haven't gotten while out here. I have gotten other pieces of gear, and they're not that terrible. So I don't know. I am definitely concerned for her survivability when we get into Bastion. I don't think she gets any more awesome spells or spell upgrades. I think she's pretty much... this is it. I will check her spell book in a minute. Now, I probably could be using these brews and stuff. I don't. They've got a long cooldown on them. But, okay, so you do get Mystic Touch at 49. So, damage weakens the target, increasing physical damage taken by 5%. So that may help a bit. In 56 we just get a second rank in paralysis. Now for Mistweaver itself, we'll get an upgraded Touch of Death at 52, we'll get an upgraded Expel Harm at 54, Revival, isn't that... what is Revival? What is Revival? I'm sorry, what is Revival? It says Revival rank 2. Revival now causes a gust. I'm sorry, what is Revival rank 1? I don't have you on my bar. Heal all... oh, okay, that's why I don't have you on my bar. Heal all party and... well, you know, we probably should. We probably should have you somewhere. My stomach is growling. Okay, and then we get Enveloping Breath, which is at 58. While active... those are like group heal things, so... that's not really all that helpful for us. I'd be happier if Touch of Death had a reduced cooldown somewhere in there, but that might be what that next rank in Touch of Death was, actually. I'll have to go back and look at that. But, yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to kill the same mobs that we've been killing. I'm not sure that the gore mobs are gonna be touchable. No, it just increases the damage of Touch of Death. Okay. We may be reduced to, moths with an occasional turtle. I don't know, but I think those that do gore are... I think the gore might be too much for us. I don't have a non-challenger monk to test with. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a trial class to test with that. I mean, I could, but I'm pretty sure I already know my answer. I'm just not happy about the answer. Because that does really reduce the amount of mobs we have available to us by a fuck ton. So I'm gonna have to figure out something. So we'll see. I may have to make a trial class monk if I have a few moments, and see what's gonna happen there. I'm gonna have to try to take a screenshot and set the bars up identically, because these bars are a hot mess. I'm not even gonna pretend they're not. They are. And actually some of this stuff is not where I would normally put it. But it's been living there for 40 some plus levels. Hello. So there's not much point in changing it now because I'll probably fuck up and be like, where's my thing? So. Oh, now you come off cooldown. Well, you know what, buddy? You're just gonna have to sit there and pretend to be all procky and stuff, because I'm not using you on something that's that far dead. I have accidentally done that before, and it's a waste of a cooldown. Alright, so we got this guy, and I have found that I really need to deal with this one before I try to pull the one out of the sky, because if I stand next to this one while pulling the one that's patrolling up in the air, this one triggers. So that was fun. I'm like, wait, what? I didn't hit an AoE. Why are you now not happy with me? And yeah, apparently it was bird solidarity. And birds of a feather defend each other, so even though it was a neutral bird, it's like, you're attacking my friend. I was like, no, you weren't invited to this. And they're like, well, we're invited now. Okay. So, that was a bit of a shock there. I wasn't expecting its friend to jump in. We know better now. I actually had to use paralysis on one of them because I'm like, oh no. Too much damage. Way too much damage. Alright, so hopefully my sanity will survive another level on this character. If she makes it these next 2 bars. Because, yeah, leveling her has been kind of up there with the rogue, where I just want to be done. This is definitely not my class.
I need a target.
Like, I can figure out the druid. I can figure out, you know, a couple of the other classes. This one, I'm just not feeling it whatsoever. Probably why she's one of the ones that's lagging behind, although I have tried to level several monks that didn't make it for various reasons, whether it was a DC, whether I did something stupid, lag spikes, you know, whole lot of it. Oh, here comes somebody in cat form. And you've turned around, I guess. Were you trying to tag that mob? Or, oh, you might have been chasing a treasure chest. I didn't know. I know my stomach is growling. I mean, the treasure chest is right there. Maybe you were chasing that mob. Because now I don't see you. I saw you turn and run back down. But now you seem to have vanished from existence. And I really don't want to waste Touch of Death on this when there's 2 NPCs already hitting it. I have before just to be done with it, but... Oh. You were doing a number on me. NPCs. Learn to tank. Alright. So I haven't picked up any other fascinating goodies, just the run-of-the-mill stuff. Okay, that scared me. I was expecting to pull that with Jade Lightning. I want to do a little bit of damage to them before I hit Touch of Death, just to ensure that Touch of Death does what I want it to do. Ooh, what's wrong? Who's at our front door? Oh, okay.
I thought I heard him, but I thought
Oh, I didn't hear her. Oh, it's cold. I didn't feed the cat outside before I got started. And he's demanding dinner, apparently. He is out there and he's like, feed me. Feed me now. I'm cold and hungry. Trust me, if we had the room and the finances, we would totally take in more animals and be a place where they can live out their existence, but we don't have the room and we don't have the money. Because this one, between our already housed animals and this one, they're eating us out of house and home. Very much so. They were saying it was gonna get warmer. What the hell? I am freezing. Like, I know this is normal temperatures for December, and the mid-70s is not normal for this time of year, but it was nice when we went for a walk the other night and it was like 65 or something. Oh, it's 50. Why am I cold? That was some cold-ass air coming in through that door. I mean, I'm in t-shirt and thin fuzzy pants. But, damn. I was expecting it to be a lot colder when I checked on that. So I don't know what time Minecraft's gonna start tomorrow, you guys. We have to run an errand after I wake up, which takes precedence. So I might be a little late starting tomorrow. Maybe. I might start early. It depends on what time Russell wakes me up and what time we get back, because we need to go food shopping. And I think we have to stop at 2 stores, so... Have you appeased the beast?
yes. And apparently he does really cry at your mother.
Jesus Christ. Oh, goodness. I don't think he lets her pet him. Although he might now. He's very skittish. Has she petted him, or... Okay, I didn't know if he let her...
He apparently ran by her, and she called for him, so he came over and started getting pets from her.
Oh, okay.
And he started yelling at her, so she said she could get listen, she did. So she does get to socialize with these.
Because, like, I only ever see him down our end of the porch, even when she's out there.
Well, he sometimes crosses from the carport to our end.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it on the camera, so...
Yeah, I didn't feed him before I got started. I kind of just didn't. Though it's funny, I had put, Russell has like a wedge pillow that he uses once in a while. I'd put that in front of the door to kind of block the cold air draft that was coming from under it. And this morning when I got up, it was nudged out of the way. So one of the cats moved it so they could look out the front door for PC. Now, I don't know if he came back and was looking for food and P-Butt was digging at the door and I just didn't wake up. But usually when he digs at the door, it wakes me up, so I don't know. But the bowl was completely empty this morning. So someone had come by and eaten. I don't know if that other cat learned its lesson from that cat fight. I don't know if they've been back. We had turned the notifications off on the camera for a couple of days. Especially when we had the severe thunderstorm because the lightning was setting it off. And the rain was falling and blowing in the camera view, and that was also kind of setting it off too. So we got about 2/3 of a bar to go on our last Bloodthirsty of the day. And we'll go and grab the Pacifist. Did she start her dinner yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. I just didn't know if she needed the oven, because if she didn't, I wanted my chicken thrown in. Or at least get the oven started. So my goodness, I'm hungry early tonight. Alright, so we'll touch of death you. If only we could do that to every mob. Wouldn't that be lovely? That would be super OP though, wouldn't it? I would settle for every other. Although depending on how long fights take us in Bastion, it might be every mob. I don't know. Sometimes those fights do take quite a while on a challenger out there. Longer than they feel like they should. I'm gonna have to have all of the heals running. Well, that's for damn sure. Alright. Hi, Zuzu. No, you can't go out and see PC. Hi, bud. What's up? I have no food. We just discussed this. I have no dinner yet. You have food. And I know you have water because I put some more in the bowl earlier. Didn't put a whole lot, but I did put some in. Do you have to go potty? Or is this just a you want to be nosy? Because sometimes you just want to be nosy. And you just want to see why one of us went outside. Because that is a thing with you. But then there's other times where you demand butt scratches before you go eat your dinner, which I don't understand, but... Hi. Hey, could you grab me a couple cookies? From my Ziploc? I've got to put something in my face. I am so hungry. The Ziploc was next to the drying rack the last time I saw it. Because it's probably going to be another 2 hours before I can do dinner. Or before I get my dinner. Because it's going to take about an hour to cook. Now see, it didn't give me the buff. But on the Shaman, it sure as hell does. Fascinating. Oh, fuck that up. 'Cause I have to wait for my mom to finish her dinner. Or cooking her dinner. And then I've got a piece of chicken that I'm gonna cook in the oven, and that's gonna take like an hour. So yeah, I've got... Like, I can't just drop stream and go have dinner. Like, it's gonna take a hot minute, so... I need something in my face, because I haven't eaten since I got up. Alright, looks like I managed to get that without the armor clipping through her face. So, let's head back to... Heatherford here. Okay, so there's Mystic Touch. Can't remember what the hell it was called. Alright, so let's get our slash plate. Alright. And we'll do the crappy crops. Okay. Wow, challenges. Bloodthirsty Soul Fist. Mistweaver Monk. Dings. Level 49. So she's got one more to go out here. We've got a slash plate of 8 days, 10 hours, 26 minutes, and 12 seconds. Total kills to date on this character are... Let us see here. 17,000. Oh, thank you. Oh, the ones that I didn't bake them into really fell off, didn't they?
Huh?
There were some cookies that I baked the sugar crystals into, and then there were other ones where I just put them on top when they came out, and the ones that I put them on top when they came out didn't really stick.
Probably.
The other ones kind of sunk down into the top of the cookies. I tried them both ways.
You'd have to pat them into place at least.
Well, I tried them both ways, and the ones that cooked into the tops definitely stuck better. And they tasted the same. Because I thought, well, the ones on top are probably going to taste a little bit different. And they didn't. They were the same crumbly texture, because they're just sugar cookies. But I had bought the tube of sugar cookie dough a couple of weeks ago, and every time I went to go make them, something happened. And I couldn't make them. Okay, gray stuff first. Sorry, excuse my eating, I'm starving. Okay. Our gray stuff came to 343.
Who bodge goods here, mate?
And let's see what our greens came to, including the one that we replaced.
Stop
And that
by
came to
anytime.
60, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 404-ish when everything's said and done. Perhaps. Okay. So you need to get quite a bit more rested. Alright, so let's grab down in front, who is not a bloodthirsty, but is a pacifist. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by something I just saw on Twitter. I was kind of like, what in the fresh hell am I even looking at? But, alright. I'm not doing that quest, so you can fuck off. Alright, so these are a couple of things that we picked up last time out. We need to zoom out here, get our bearings, and start gathering. Is this a trap? I feel like that one's a trap. I feel like that other crocolisk that was behind us was gonna get us. Sorry, my cookie like disintegrated when I tried to bite into it. And there was cookie crumbs everywhere. So one bad thing about sugar cookies is that they're very crumbly. I was actually really surprised. The Pillsbury tube of sugar cookie dough. I was gonna do cut cookies, and they're like, "Oh, you need to mix in X amount of flour before you can roll them out and cut them." And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "No, that's okay." So I just started ripping off chunks and rolling them into little balls, and then I took a cup and smushed them flat. And then threw them on the cookie sheet, and I was like, there, done. Like, I don't really want to have to mix that much flour into something that's supposed to be pre-made. But I have to make gingerbread cookies in the next couple of days. Don't know if I'm going to make all of the gingerbread cookie goodness that I have, but I need to make at least a box of them. We'll see how much sugar cookiness or gingerbreadness the husband wants. Because one box just doesn't seem to last very long. I think I have 4 boxes left in the pantry, so I might do a double batch this time, and then the next time we'll do another double. And we will see. Oh wait, where did I go? That's right, I would cut out through here. Trying to remember the path that I would take, because I don't want to be near the creepy flying things that are very, very, very angry. I think I remember cutting through here, as these guys seem to be neutral. Sure, we've checked all around us before we dismount. So, I mean, it's not bad. We're getting 1100 per node. So that's not terrible. I am sad that the anniversary event ended, because now we don't have any trivia questions to answer on our iron. Iron did get a full level out of doing the trivia question every day. At least I'm pretty sure I hit that every day. I know I tried to. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember which way I would go here. It's been so long since I've been farming out here. But trying to remember my path. I'm a little bit confuzzled. But that doesn't mean that we can't just make a new path. I do feel like I'm going sort of backwards. How close are you? Yeah, no, that one's not for us. Titanium! It's probably nowhere near as big of a deal as it used to be. But I'm excited about it. Alright. I'm gonna stick on this side for just a moment. And that one's too close. Where is... I thought there was a patroller
I need to get closer.
out here. Oh, we need to go to Darkmoon Faire, yo! I completely forgot about the fair. Completely. Yes, we must go to the fair. We must. Hi, where are you going? Okay, you stay over there. Alright, so we'll cut over to River's Heart here. Because I want to set the Hearthstone to there. At the very least. Hey, Mrs. Rakuru. Sorry, I forgot I had it set to grab all caps. No worries. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. I was like, holy hell, Moobot just lost its mind. Like, what is going on? Completely forgot it was set to do that. What's up?
Not much.
Oh, you look like you were going somewhere.
I'm just gonna step outside for now.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Alright.
Your mom's kind of on a tear, so I'm just gonna give her a little bit of social comfort to yell at.
What happened?
Nothing. Dennis is just getting on her. He's being a negative Nancy 24/7. It's starting to finally wear on her. And turns out I'm right. He is talking to her when he goes to bed, or when she's trying to sleep at night.
Well, I knew that.
And
He always did that.
Only then he doesn't talk to her during the day. Oh my god! Why would you? I've tried to explain that to her. Why wouldn't you get that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's my dad.
I'm just gonna go out there with her smoking and interact with her.
Well, you know he probably can hear you guys from the porch, right?
He
Because
can hear us talking, but I don't think he'll understand us. Besides which, I usually talk quiet out there. So.
all right. I was gonna say this house is not soundproof from outside noises whatsoever. Well, I thought there was an inn there, but there wasn't. So you're slowly getting all the class mounts in Legion? Nice. I still haven't done that, although I don't have normal characters that high to actually do that with. Sorry, I suddenly got confused as to where it was. I felt like I was near the Venture Company, but I don't think I am. Okay, Venture Company's over there. So I want to set my Hearthstone to here. But, then we'll go back to River's Heart and go to... I know I'm passing over nodes, but those aren't safe nodes. And then we'll go to do Darkmoon Faire. Oh, my dad. He actually seemed like he was behaving earlier today when, I heard him...
Good day to you.
Oh, what the fuck is she making? I smell onions. Sorry,
Have a
got
good
distracted. Yeah, you have to do the quest to set the flight point up. He wasn't screaming at somebody on the phone today, so I thought he was behaving. Like, I heard him talking to someone paying a bill because he had them on speakerphone. Because that's what he does, and he seemed okay about that. He wasn't giving the person on the other end of the line a hard time like he normally does. Oof. But we will see. Don't forget, you guys, your death lists need to be in by tomorrow. Tomorrow is the cutoff day. End of day tomorrow if you want them read on the last show of the year, which is on Saturday.
Pleased to meet you.
Okay, so we need to... Oh, shit. Really? Every way... Okay. This is what we have to do to get back to, well, I mean, we could try to take the boat and see what happens with that. But, all this to avoid flying over Wintergrasp and potentially getting dismounted. And getting PvP flagged. But I want to go do Darkmoon Faire. Because it's relatively easy XP. And we're still clean here. So yay. I think I only have the priest mount for the Legion class halls. But that's my dad for you. He's a trial and a half. And that's on a good day. I swear. I don't know why my parents stay together. Because they're okay together for a while. But after a while, they just turn, like, things take a turn. And I guess the novelty of being in the same location wears off on them. But I think my mom stays and puts up with his stupidness. Like, he doesn't hit her or anything, he just yells a lot. And he's a cranky bastard a lot of the times. Russell and I have had to give him shit when he starts being cranky at us. But, I think she puts up with as much as she does because she doesn't not necessarily that she doesn't have anywhere else to go, but I do believe there's something else at play there that she's doing to look out for her. And I mean, they're both, what, in their late 70s? I don't remember. I think they were born in the 40s, so I want to say late 70s. We'll see if the boat shows up. So, I mean, I have somewhat knowledge that I think I know what's going on there, but I think they've just decided to put up with each other till the bitter end. Because, I mean, they've both been divorced previously, so... Oh, there's the boat. Like, my dad's not happy unless he's cranky, is almost what it seems like. Or he doesn't know how else to be. Hang on, I gotta message the husband. I don't know if he has his phone with him. Now I don't smell the onions. Maybe she came back in. Oh, let's get on the boat. But, alright, so we still need to get to Darkmoon Faire. Ow! That was my elbow. Alright. So yeah, it feels weird that it's the last show of the year this weekend. But, I mean, it's only 2 more weeks after that. Well, not even, like, 2 weekends till Christmas, so... if you don't count Christmas itself. So Winter's Veil is going to start on the 16th. I will still be doing the write-up for that, even though the show will be in hiatus. I will still be keeping an eye on social media. If anybody needs questions answered or stuff, I'm usually there. It might take me a few hours to answer you, but and the rest of the mods are still in the Discord. Like, we're not like completely vanishing for a month. We'll still be around. Just the show won't be. The show will be on vacation for a month because holidays and things need to be dealt with. Alright, so, well, we made it back to Stormwind in one piece, so that's good news. We didn't get dumped in Hillsbrad. Ugh, stupid boat from Borealis. Curse you, stupid boat. Curse you. Like, I don't know why. It insists on dropping you in fucking Hillsbrad. Of all places. Like, why not drop us in Menethil so we can at least fly the fuck out of there? Like, that would make more sense, because, you know, Menethil's at least on the coast. But, I guess most people use the portals to get back and forth, but the Bloodthirsties I don't think can do the quest to open the portals, because they're quest locked, so... we have to rely on Hearthstones and boats, so you either have to get your Legion Hearthstone to Darkmoon, or you have to, use the boat, so... don't have a whole lot of options there. Sorry, I can hear Russell talking outside. It distracted me. I can't figure out what the fuck he's saying, but He suddenly got louder, so I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't think it's anything important. I think it's just him being loud. He got his new glasses yesterday. They came in the mail. He seems to like them. I think they might be a little close to his face. Like, I think they're sitting a little high. Like the arm length on the glass on the frame seems a little short to me. So I need to measure my the arm on mine and see what the measurement is on the what the fuck is this person doing? And see what the measurement is on the
What you want?
frames that I was gonna get, and see if I need to rethink what I was gonna do. Like, what is this person doing? I don't know. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I picked the wrong thing.
How you do it, man?
That is going to get abandoned. I wanted the other one.
Greetings,
I wanted the
man.
yellow one.
Stay away
I'm
from
like, why can't I pick the shit up off the ground? Because I can't. I guess. But, yeah, so we'll finish up today, I guess, here. Well, we'll see if we ding, put it that way. Let's see what happens here. And remember, as a challenger, you can't ride the roller coaster or the, wait, is it going backwards? It is going backwards, I think. I'd seen somebody talk about that on Twitter. They're like, Blizzard, the thing's going backwards, fix it. I don't think they have. Like, the cart's not going backwards. The cart has suddenly changed directions, I think. Right, it used to go the other way. Yeah, it's like defying gravity and shouldn't be able to do that. Like, this should be the first lift. And then the first drop. Like, I only ever rode it once on a normal character. Yeah, that's weird. It just looks wrong watching it. No thanks. So I hope everybody's, if you're celebrating Christmas, I hope your Christmas plans are coming together. I don't know why this person was following me. Fluffy monkey. Okay.
Relax.
Alright, so there's some 4,000 XP right there. Alright, so that was the mining one.
Oh.
We have the fishing and the cooking one.
The eternal sun.
And then there is the
What do you
herbalism
require?
one.
Beware the living.
Because the first aid one doesn't well, I don't know if the first aid one doesn't exist. Maybe you can only do the first aid one if you have tailoring, or maybe they took it away now. It used to be there. So let's go this way. Alright. So we had to, deal with just a couple of things today, but we got most of our bills paid. We have one credit card that we can't pay yet because it doesn't roll over for like another week almost, so my credit card is very strange. But they originally weren't charging me, or they still might not be charging me interest on purchase. Or they don't charge me accruing interest, but the interest happens when I buy it. Like, they charge me the interest up front or something. It's bizarre. But I don't have monthly interest on it, or at least I didn't. I thought that had changed. But we still have to pay that one. But most of our shit's been taken care of for this month. So they changed fishing out here. You don't get skill points anymore. But you don't really need the skill points out here. You just need 1 skill point in fishing in order to be able to catch the quest fish. And you're supposed to be able to catch the quest fish, the crates, and the dagger maul a lot faster. Or a lot easier now. However way you want to look at it. So that's for the quest. That is our dagger maul. Alright, let me just see what's in here. Nothing. Fantastic. Alright, and just more of the same. Okay. But apparently the crates have a chance to have the sea pony pet in them also, so if you're trying to chase that down, you may have... Really? Okay, pony, calm down. God damn it. I can go that way to come out, but I can't go that way to get back. Really? My goodness. Everything okay? Alright, well, you guys were getting a little loud, so...
Oh, it wasn't. That's because we were talking about nothing I had to be quiet about.
Okay.
I was asking what kind of music she listens to. I was trying to find something to talk to her about.
Not much.
Well, as it turns out, old people don't have a lot of habits that match up with people who do internet stuff.
No.
What the fuck? Well,
I could have told you that.
Phil Collins has an official YouTube channel.
I'm not surprised.
Complete with albums.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of a shock. A lot of the older generation of
He's still performing. He had to cancel a recent performance because he hurt his hand or something.
Yeah, he basically retired from drumming because of his shoulders. But that's what your mother says anyhow.
But he was...
But no, just most of the older generation won't put their music on there willingly. Never mind have their own branded channel. So, hey, please.
Okay, and there's that one.
We shall
Okay, so we didn't quite dig, so that's sad. But hey, we got our Darkmoon stuff done. So let's head back out to here. Sholzar. Like, what is here? And we'll see about getting another rotation in. So yeah, so I don't know, to me they look a little close, but that could just be me because mine sit a little bit further away. So I need to measure my arms on my glasses and see if the frames I picked out are the same length. The trouble is I don't know where they're measuring from, so I don't know if they're measuring from the tip of the arm on the ear thingy, or if they're measuring to right before where it bends. So we'll have to do some careful measuring because I'm still not 100% decided. I'm leaning towards the one frame, but I'm willing to do the other frame too, so. Is that little?
What?
Is that
My
little?
hands?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe she's like a year old. She's that chunky. I mean, she's pretty small when you look at her on the ground, but she's a heavy, heavy cat. Which is surprising because she doesn't really look that heavy on sight. But our one male cat's definitely a lot lighter than her. I know we passed a bunch of nodes back that way from where we just came. But there was a lot of mobs in there that I did not want to deal with. And it kind of felt like those were more nodes for other people. And not necessarily us. That mammoth's okay, because that one's neutral, but there are some of the gray-black mammoths that are not neutral, like those. Those are angry. You don't want to get that close to them, because they will try to rip your face off. I wish I could remember what my oh, titanium. What my leveling path was out here, because I cannot remember it for the life of me. And I know I did some loops back in here. Maybe I did like a circle or something. I'm not sure. How I did it. I know it definitely took some experimentation. Like right now it feels like I'm going backwards to the path that I used to follow. Which sounds silly, but that's kind of what it feels like. Okay, so that was those scary things over there. I'll have to see if I have any VODs of leveling Gentle Soul. I don't know if I do. Because I think I mostly leveled her off stream. She only made an appearance once in a great while. Okay, that's too close to that one walking around. We can get this, that's fine. And, oh, there's our ding. Let me get over here. Intimidation, well, we'll just intimidate that right off of the bar. Alright, so. Get your photo. Oh, really? 10-minute cooldown on our Hearthstone. Alright, right. Where shall I put you for the next 10 minutes? Wow, that's a lot of angry mammoths down there. A lot of angry mammoths. Okay. I think I'm gonna sit you right here just for a few minutes. Alright, so let's grab our slash plate. Okay, so WoW challenges Pacifist. Down in front. Hunter. Things level 33. So we've got a slash plate of 1 day. 19 hours. Oh, that's not how you spell that. Nope, that's not how you spell that either. O-U-R-S. Hours, 46 minutes. 14 seconds. Yeah, we don't have total kills, so don't need to add that. Alright, so let's, I was about to start adding that in, and I'm like, wait, nope, 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 wrong challenge, wrong challenge. Alright, so, I mean, we can check it, but, yeah, we're still blank, so, let's finish out our loop, shall we? 'Cause, you know, I can't hearth yet, so we might as well. Alright. Trying to remember. Like, I think I was specifically doing something so I could avoid the bats. Because the bats, you could get aggro on. That we're kind of near the far wall in that section. They're like in one specific spot. Okay, I see you. Oh, there you are. But can I get you and get airborne fast enough? Maybe. That was probably a little risky. That was probably not the wisest move. Alright, so we're gonna slide over this way. And scooch along the wall. Alright, I found a fair amount of
I'm out of range.
titanium over here. It's kind of disturbing that my sparkle pony doesn't have a shadow, and it looks like I am just floating in midair. That's kind of bizarre, but okay. Don't desert me now, sparkle pony. Alright. It's the waterfall that's on the one side of Wintergrass. That gorilla's like really kinda right up in there. So We'll grab this one. Oh, somebody's checking for, what? Lock? I guess. Didn't know people were still hunting them. That feels risky. I mean, I probably could grab it, but he's kind of moving pretty quick. And I'm not 100%. Oh god, look at all this ore. And I'm not 100% certain on his aggro radius. I mean, we do have Feign Death if it comes to it. I would just rather not tempt fate. Okay, we have wasps here. So we're gonna try to get out of their path as quickly as possible. Or maybe that's the waterfall. I thought maybe there's two. I really thought the higher up one was part of it, so it might be a secondary. There's still a lot of wasps along that river, so like, there's one. I usually don't really go for the tiger lilies because they're usually in precarious places. And we still have 3 minutes on the Hearthstone. Oh, we can grab that though. That should be good enough to get. Do I need to make you dinner?
I'm not sure what I'm going to do about dinner. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay. What?
There goes Zuzu. Great, we're finished with the microwave. It's time to investigate.
Oh, what did she make anyway? Because I smelled onions at one point.
She made him a Salisbury
It's too
steak
far
that
away.
he didn't like. And she made herself a meatloaf.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I can't wait. I found myself a corn chowder recipe that kind of sounds like the kind of thing I used to actually eat at the restaurant as opposed to the stuff my mom just kind of half-assed.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to try it.
Do I need to quick... Well, no, that'll be late by the time that's done.
What?
I was gonna say, do I need to quick whip together some pizza, but
Nah, sorry. I don't think I want to eat pizza today anyhow.
I meant for them.
Oh, no, he ate it, so it can't be that bad.
I was gonna say, I don't really have that much quick food. I mean, I have French fries, but that's not really food. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Sometimes the flowers out here just blend in with the ground. They just kind of look like ground cover. Were there English muffins left or no? Those are all gone.
Those are gone, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was going to ask if you finish on time, do we need to go investigate harps for your bagel chips?
I would like to. I'm just about done. My Hearthstone just came off cooldown.
No problem.
And I didn't know, like, I could probably ask her if she wants pizza muffins.
She has food. He was just being bitchy about it.
I don't know how well he'd be able to eat that anyway. Alright, so we did ding. And we got a good portion, not quite halfway, but you know, we made a dent in this level as well. So not bad. Let me make sure I'm actually in the inn getting rested, because rested does count towards gathering. So yay, we've got a couple of titanium nodes. We got some serenite. We didn't pick up a whole lot, but you know, that's okay. I got some adder's tongue that I can't seem to sell on this server for the life of me, but hey, you know what? Maybe I'll actually get somebody to level inscription and I'll give it to them eventually. Alright, so that's it for today. Tomorrow we will be doing Minecraft. I don't know what time we're starting tomorrow. It might be a little early, it might be a little late. It depends on when we get done running our errands that we need to do tomorrow. But we will be streaming as of right now, unless I put out a cancellation tweet. We will be doing it. Friday will be more Franchise Friday. I believe we're going to be working on putting in the dingo exhibit in our Australian area. I did get some stuff recorded for Flamingo Falls last night. I just have to edit everything together when I find time. So there should be a new Flamingo Falls video out in a week, and that will be posted on the YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. That is free, and it does help me out tremendously over there in the march to get monetized on that end, because every last freaking cent helps right now. So the YouTube channel is the same here. It's just NiseyBGN. Twitter, make sure you're following me there at NiseyBGN. The Etsy shop where you can buy some of the art stuff that we do on stream is Nisey Paints. There should be a link to that down below. And there is also the Kofi page for those that would like to donate that don't want to go through Twitch. I understand that is another option for you. The link to that should be down below and on the screen as well. And I also have a gallery posted on Kofi of stuff that I have made. Some of that might be available in the Etsy shop if you see something that you would really like and it's not in the Etsy store. Feel free to contact me and I can let you know if I still have it. Excuse me, because I might just not have it posted but still have it in my possession. So yeah. And then Saturday's last podcast of the year. I will be on. I think Faire's going to be helping. Chris is going to be helping. I'm not sure if Zortz is going to make it or not. I don't know if he's gotten back to Lita yet. And but you know, we'll be doing the Deathless show again. I know I said this earlier, but please, 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 if you wanted to get your Deathless sent in, it must be sent in by tomorrow. Tomorrow is the cutoff day. And then Sunday we'll be finishing or attempting to finish our butterfly mosaic fake tile thing. We'll see how far we get. I might be thinking that I'll be able to get more done in the time that I have than I can. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Wishful thinking, but hopefully we can get it done. If not, next week is another week. But yeah, so I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Stay warm. Stay safe. Don't be a total dick to other people. Good luck on your challengers. And until tomorrow, have a great one.